Seasonal eating is so important. It is vital to our local economy, to the environment, to our budget. So many people think that it's more expensive to eat locally and in season, but it's really not. Tomatoes in December at the grocery store, that's expensive. That right there, not good for the environment or for the wallet. So when we start eating seasonally, a couple things happen. Number one, we become connected with the environment. We become part of the environment. We start realizing, oh wow, when it's sunny outside, the tomatoes taste delicious and they're juicy and they're wonderful. And then once you eat tomatoes for 2 months straight, you're absolutely sick of them, and you can totally wait another year for those juicy, delicious, luscious tomatoes, because then the winter squashes and the root vegetables come on in the fall and winter, and you can't wait for those. And then when spring hits, you're so sick of root vegetables, you can't wait for the spring veggies to come on. You literally become part of the environment. If you have a garden, or if you just go to the farmer's market, your children become connected with the environment because they go, aha, summertime tomatoes, berries, wintertime this fruit and vegetable, etc. And it also takes a tremendous amount of stress off of you in the kitchen, because you quote unquote know what you're going to be cooking. You know, in the winter you're going to be having soups and stews that are full of those root vegetables and squash and stuff like that. You know, in the summer you're going to be having loads of salads with basil and tomatoes and cucumbers and all that stuff. So when you go to try to figure out what you're going to cook, it's pretty much right there. You can't not use those tomatoes that are going to be, you know, overly ripe the next day. You got to make something with them. So and I guess the other thing would be is, by eating seasonally, and of course that means locally, we're supporting farmers and people with good motives. And their motives are about taking care of the earth, creating green spaces around our cities that we so value. It's about making sure that money goes directly in their pocket instead of to some of the larger corporations that don't have such good motives. It all goes back to what are the motives and what are we supporting with our dollars. And when we eat seasonally and locally, we are contributing and supporting such an incredible cause.